How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally.
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it, take it quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Yes, sir. What up, bros? What up, bros? We back.
Yo.
We back. It's episode number 2, man, of What Now, you know what I'm saying? It's an all new episode where we do the hottest sports topics are dissected, corrected, and given to you from our perspective. I'm Tyrik. I got my boys with me, Nord, Tobes, Jay. How y'all feeling?
I'm good, big dog. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
No, same old, living, chilling.
Well, the Braves suck. That's bad.
I'm glad you know that.
We
I
gonna be all right.
told Jay about that Georgia curse that you gonna win 2 of these, but it's gonna bite you. It's gonna come back.
That's fine as long as we got one in our lifetime.
It's gonna be another 40 years.
I ain't claiming that
That's
UGA
fine.
won. Forget UGA.
You ain't got to. We don't want you to claim it anyway. We don't need you.
UGA
Take
cheated.
that
They had-
blue and gold on somewhere else. Go
They
on.
had
Get.
30-year-old men on their team.
Get.
Listen,
Get.
they wouldn't have done it if it was in Michigan. I promise you that. They'd have froze.
They beat me.
Oh, just like
Well,
Aiden.
not froze.
They said they beat Michigan.
Just like Aiden froze. Okay.
Ooh.
They didn't freeze. They broke them off.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, they triple teamed that man. He was getting triple teamed the whole game. The whole game.
What was the score
the
again?
entire game.
The clips I saw, he was getting
A lot to a little.
Yeah, it was a blowout. Wasn't it?
Listen.
No, Michigan was in it close at the beginning.
Listen.
And then-
First off, if you look back at the game, you can see Michigan had the jitters the whole I think the
my
first 3
God.
quarters.
Yeah, I didn't
They
know
ain't never
that.
been on
Nobody
that
care about no
stage.
jitters.
They ain't never been on that stage. Listen, they
Freak,
had
it was
never been on that
34
stage.
to 11.
34-11. 11? How'd they get 11? A safety?
Something happened at the end.
I think it was we went for 2 and kicked the field goal.
Oh, okay.
They were trying
Yeah.
everything.
'Cause
Like,
they had 3 for most of the game.
and Jim even said, honestly, and then somebody asked me, "Oh, y'all got crushed by Georgia, bro. Look, y'all was over." I said, "Listen here,
They did.
Y'all did.
I wouldn't have changed one. I would have never changed one thing about that season. If I could change, I wouldn't change anything about that season.
Not even
That was the most fun I've had as a
He said
Michigan
that was
fan. That is the most fun I've had as a Michigan fan in a while. You got to understand, dude. We came from a 2-6 season. We won 2 games. 2. We had a 0.2% chance of making the play. A 0.2% chance.
What
We weren't even ranked at the beginning too, huh?
That's what I was asking.
So what?
That's
Yeah, no.
what I was asking. Where were we all ranked?
No, we weren't even. I think we were ranked if you did the all rankings, we were ranked in the 60s or the 50s starting off. We weren't even close.
What
Talk
a
your talk,
program.
We
man.
weren't even close.
Talk your talk, man.
And so now
If y'all
everybody's like,
such a
"Oh,
good program,
Michigan
y'all would've been
Michigan overrated, bro, man. They suck." Listen here, name one team that's done that before. No other team has done that before. We done broke the curse with Ohio State. And then we beat their tails. Who? Name somebody. Who?
I'm sure a team has done that before.
Who? If y'all can name them, please.
Playoffs?
College playoffs. What team's done that in the playoffs? That made the playoffs that was not expected to at all. It's always been the same 4. It's Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and it's a swap between Oklahoma, Georgia, and Notre Dame or something like that. And Notre Dame is the most overrated team in this country. I don't care what anybody says. That's not a hot take, but
But question about Notre Dame. I know they're not in the conference. So do they pick their own
Pretty much.
teams they play against?
yes.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, they can choose. I mean, they tried choosing good teams, but I think we all agree here. The teams they choose aren't really it's the difference between playing. It's different playing a team you've never seen before versus facing a team that's familiar with you.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's harder to actually play in a conference than it is to play just anybody.
Oh yeah, I agree too.
Yeah.
I agree. But anyways, we got our little rant out for that. And guess what? I'm gonna have my rant myself. But first, before we do that, let me set up the show. You know, we're gonna talk about a variety of sports today. We got college football, obviously. We got basketball going. We got some NFL going. And then for me today, I don't know if y'all noticed, but my background changed from last week. I need to get something off my chest.
Let him talk. Let him talk for a second.
All right. So for those of you that haven't realized yet, I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool soccer team in England, in the Premier League. We doing our thing this year. We're trying to win 4 trophies. We started the season in 4 competitions, so we're trying to win all 4, which is something almost unheard of. And we this close. We in 3 championships. We're trying to get to the 4th one. But anyway, listen. At the beginning of the season, all these other teams were spending money, billions of dollars. All these oil-run teams, they dig into the ground, find some oil, and start spending money on a whole bunch of players. Meanwhile, Liverpool, and I'm a little upset about it, but we don't spend a lot of money as we should, and we have money, but we don't spend. Our owners don't like to spend.
But
LeBron is a part of that because LeBron is the owner of Liverpool. But I think
it's blaming LeBron. It's always about LeBron.
It's always a little bit about LeBron. Come on. But anyway, I just want to say to all those Man United, Manchester City, Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, Chelsea fans, all y'all all spending this money and it's not getting y'all nowhere. Liverpool not spending no money and we just building ourselves from the ground. And we doing big things. All right. Money does not buy you success, and it doesn't buy you happiness. That's a whole different story.
Yeah. Sports, it may buy you. It may
money don't buy you. No. Because look at Manchester City. They supposed to be in the final with us in the Champions League.
I don't know, man. Maybe in the real world, money can't buy you success, but in sports, I mean,
no. That's my whole point. At least in soccer, because the thing is, in soccer, there's no salary cap. So in football and
that's nice.
Football, basketball, there's a salary cap, so money can buy you stuff, but you can only spend a certain amount of money. In soccer and football across the ocean, there's no salary cap, so you can spend as much money as you want. The only thing is you have to pay a transfer fee. So instead of like trading in like the NFL or NBA, you pay to get that player. You pay that player's salary, and then you pay to get that player. But anyway, that's my whole rant, man. I just wanted to say money does not buy you success in soccer, and Manchester City fans specifically need to realize that, because if you just look at us and how good we are, we winning everything this year. So we won 1 trophy.
We're going to clip that and come back to it, and we'll see what Liverpool does this year.
Yeah, I want you to. And we only got.
I want you to.
We got 4 competitions. We got 4 competitions. We already won 1 of them. We in the final of 2 other ones, and then the other one is the Premier League, and we only 1 point behind in that one. So, but anyway, let's get off of soccer. I'm sorry, I had to just get that off my chest. I've been thinking about that all week. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, all right, let's go to our first topic then, so we can discuss. We're gonna go college football. We kind of already started talking about college football a little bit, but I want to ask y'all this question: SEC or Big Ten? How do you think they stack up?
Nor do you want to go first? You know we about to go with this.
Against each other or like against conferences? Like, how do you mean that? Like against conference or
each
like
other
within the conference?
We can talk about both, but let's do against each other first.
Against each other.
Yeah.
I think from your top to bottom. Let me rephrase that. The teams at the top is SEC, because I mean your top 3-4 teams would be anyone in the Big Ten on any given day 6 out of 10 times. I say that because they have Ohio State.
8 out of 10.
You have 8 out of 10. I was being nice. But yeah, I mean as a whole group, probably the Big Ten. Just from there, I feel like their bottom. Like we have Vanderbilt, and. I don't even think they won an SEC game this year, and probably won't next year.
Now SEC, like I feel like Big Ten is top heavy. Like the top teams.
No,
I think they're both top heavy. They're both very top heavy.
I'm about to say the bottom Big Ten teams now. Come on, y'all.
No, Big Ten is not top heavy. Big Ten ain't top heavy.
But the Big Ten teams is not beating the SEC.
Top
The
SEC.
Exactly.
SEC is top heavy because SEC has, first off, I'm not even going to mention that team, the Crimson Tide. I'm not even going to mention them. We all know who Alabama. All know.
You have to.
You have Alabama, then you've got LSU is usually a top heavy team. I mean, what LSU happens, they'll have these like fantastic years where they'll go, oh crap. Well, they'll have like, I don't know. They'll go, yeah, my battery's running low. They'll go, they're very top. They have LSU's heavy, then they'll have Alabama, and then Georgia, throw Georgia in the mix, and then every now and then you'll have Auburn show up and seem like an unbeatable team. But that's what I mean by top heavy. Big
Ten. You still got Florida, you still got Texas A&M, you still got those teams besides Ohio State will go run through the Big Ten, and I don't care what
I'll say this, Florida.
Michigan had their one good year, but you know good and well they ain't stacking up against these.
Well, it's because they listen. Here's my
bad as Florida has been, as bad as they've been this past decade, we still beat Michigan.
That's what
y'all beat us in the games that don't matter. Who cares about a bowl game? I got so pissed off
when you win. Apparently,
listen, this Michigan State dude ticked me off. He said talking about, oh, we want more bowl game. Who cares about a bowl game? We trying to win a championship. Nobody cares about no Peach Bowl. I got a Peach Bowl ring. Don't nobody care about no Peach Bowl ring. Don't nobody care about no Capital One Bowl. Maybe your New Year's bowls. Yes, maybe. Don't nobody care about those small bowls. We trying to get rings. I care about a conference championship more than a bowl game. For me, player, if I'm going to a bowl game and I can go pro, that's why players are skipping bowl games. They don't care about them. They don't care. So that's my little rant. But in terms of Big Ten, I will say I think because who's in the SEC, yes, is the more they get the better recruits, they get the better talent, yes with that. But I will say this: I'm tired of hearing the Big Ten disrespect. The Big Ten can go toe to toe, round for round with every single SEC team. They already proved it with Auburn. Auburn came up north and thought it was sweet. They can come up at Happy Valley and run it. They saw that white out, and you saw they were petrified.
This is like
it's the Penn State team. It wasn't a good Penn State team this year. They were.
I'm about to say,
Penn State was there okay.
With the ACC falling off, at least y'all can be the second best conference in the nation. But y'all still not gonna be first, and you know that. I don't even
go ahead and
really
get your
why
real quick.
I like how you try to do the little argument and whatnot, but hey, you already know what's going on with the conferences and all that.
But head to head, I'm taking SEC every single time.
Every time.
Even, I mean, because you've had some really
y'all can say Bama carry it, but y'all know.
And even if they do, I don't care. They're in the SEC. That's all. If that argument is brought up, because I don't like bringing that argument up, because I don't like rooting for another team, whether they're in my conference or not. But you have people, Tobias, who are very conference happy and try to brag on people inside the conference and say, hey, just because this Big Ten team beat this SEC team, we're better. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. Like
that ain't how
that
it
team
works.
was probably trash. That team was probably out 10 starters. You just don't know.
Do y'all think that let's talk about Michigan. When it comes to Tobias when he get back on too. Y'all, if Michigan was in the SEC, where do you think they would fall ranking wise?
They'd be a mid-tier team, sort of like a Kentucky type.
Kentucky, wow.
They'll pull off some good upsets to help other teams out, but I don't think they'll make it out like the top. See, Kentucky was ranked at like number 10 at some point this year. Like they were a decent team, but they didn't make it out.
Yeah.
They'd be to a mid to right there at the bottom of the top tier. And the reason I say that is because if they put that SEC logo on there, you're going to get more money. Yes, you can shake your head all you want.
It just depends on what
get it out. Yeah, get it out now, because I'm about to say that loose now. Go ahead, get it out.
They'd be getting more money, and they'd have more talent. They'd be playing more talent game in and game out, and would have better recruits because of that. Because the recruits would see, hey, we want to play with Michigan now because they're also in the SEC. They're getting these deals that the SEC gets. They're getting these certain
this
channels,
money that the SEC
viewing.
gets.
Yeah, like.
Mm-hmm.
So, spend more on the players.
You know? Okay.
But if they were in the SEC East, they would probably have a better chance of making it out than the SEC West. But I still think they'll be right there alongside with like Kentucky, South Carolina.
Harbaugh could wear all.
This is kind of an Kentucky. All right, okay. Oh, I'm about to jump out my skin right now. I'm about to jump out my skin
I'm just
right
saying,
now.
bro. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Get it all out. So I'm about to let it
sorry.
loose now.
I'm good. You
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead, Tobias.
Okay, so the conversation was what would Michigan be like in the SEC? First off, and I'm gonna go right off of Jay's little comment about he said they have a better chance in SEC East versus SEC West. First off, we are in a typical SEC West. You know who's in our division? Ohio State, Michigan State, and Penn State. All three of those teams are in our division.
Michigan
all
State
three of them.
Good year.
Oh no,
That's
Michigan State.
All of them have one good year. Penn State really the most consistent out of the three.
Michigan State is the equivalent to maybe like they're equivalent to maybe like an Auburn. That's who
State is.
Ohio State is the Alabama.
Who are y'all
Ohio
equivalent
State.
to?
I say we equivalent to maybe.
He's about to say Georgia.
No.
No.
Georgia showed up on bigger
just-
stages. That's the only difference between us and Georgia.
No, this
Georgia
is the first
shows
big
up on
stage
bigger
that they showed
stages.
up on.
Who?
This is our second. Our second college football playoff appearance and second national championship since the thing
Y'all
was
showed up in
started.
bigger-
So we
y'all showed up in bigger
won.
games.
We showed up on decent stages in the playoff. Sorry,
I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. This could be my Michigan bias, but I think this is a fact.
It
First
bias.
off, Michigan has a bunch of money. It's just because it's such a prestigious academic school. It's that politics goes between academics, athletics. Michigan has the money. They trust me. They have the money. They got the money. But it is between Michigan. If they came to the SEC, I would say they would not be on that Kentucky level. Don't you ever disrespect Michigan.
Kentucky was ranked like number 10 at some point this year.
No, don't ever disrespect Michigan like that again. Never.
Bro,
I would have took Auburn.
Y'all had this one good year. If this was last year, you would have been happy to be on Kentucky.
Listen,
Don't
the
do
reason
that.
why
Don't do that.
the reason why we never have a good year is because we always getting beat by Ohio. That's the only. If we beat Ohio
No,
State,
that's not the only reason.
Yes, it is.
Y'all could still
Yes,
be
it
ranked
is.
in the top 15
Listen,
and lose Ohio State every year.
We
Y'all
have been
just
ranked.
What you said before, y'all was ranked number 60 something at the beginning of the show.
That's the lowest we've been ranked in the last 10 years. This is our last year, our worst year we've had. We have usually been ranked a majority of the time since Jim Harbaugh's gotten there. We have been ranked in the top 10 more times than I can count. But it's always we don't show up in the big game. And know what the big game is?
And the only big game is
in Columbus, Ohio. No, it's not.
No. More big games. Y'all just never make it past that one.
We've beat Wisconsin on the road. We've won in Happy Valley. We've won.
What did that win you?
Who?
I mean, honestly,
what did Wisconsin do for y'all?
Well, that's brag. You know who Wisconsin, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act like
Bragging
Wisconsin
rights don't
ain't
get
good.
you.
We're not gonna sit here and act.
Sorry.
We're not gonna act like Wisconsin ain't good.
If these are the points you're bringing up, then you need y'all need to work hard.
If we being honest, if we being honest, then like on a different level, Michigan's kind of just like Georgia before this past year, because Georgia always
they don't like that.
Playoff appearances.
No, I'm saying like they win.
That's because y'all have a cupcake division.
they win their games. Like they win their games, but then they always lose to Alabama.
Y'all couldn't get through the gauntlet.
It is only two of y'all. Who's in y'all division? Y'all got Florida and Georgia. That's it. Y'all got Tennessee, South Carolina, Kentucky.
They would beat who would beat y'all. All right, Vanderbilt is the only
y'all got nobody.
That's the only way y'all can say Vanderbilt is the only way y'all can say.
And y'all got Missouri.
That's
who Missouri scaring? Nobody. You know what came from Missouri? Drew Lock. Drew Lock came from Missouri. That shows you what type of team Missouri is. Y'all got Vanderbilt.
SEC, because if you would have saw Missouri when they first got into the
SEC,
SEC,
I remember they were pretty. Because I remember they had
SEC championship.
They just came out. I remember Chase Daniel, all those dudes. Like they had Missouri had some talent, but the past like a couple years, they've been mediocre. And then you know how they've been mediocre because Missouri made it to the SEC championship one time, and that was
when they first got in there.
That was when they were good.
This here.
Look at there. That's why you don't
SEC
watch SEC.
If you take away half those teams, if you take away
how do you just take
two
away
teams? Take away two teams from the SEC West. SEC isn't the name that we think it is. We're not. I tell you, if I won't even take away, I'll let y'all have.
Okay, so like if I let me take out Ohio State and Michigan, y'all would not be the Big Ten.
No.
That's why I saw our top teams. I said let's keep Alabama. You take away. Y'all SEC West is what makes the
take
SEC.
out Vanderbilt, take out Missouri, then you take out whoever the bottom teams are.
I'll take out Illinois and I'll take out Illinois and
Indiana?
Rutgers. Not Illinois. Excuse me. No, yeah, Illinois and Rutgers.
Okay.
We still legit.
No.
What?
Y'all have
Rutgers.
Y'all have Penn State and Ohio State. I'm not even counting Michigan. Y'all have one good year. Y'all gotta show me more than that.
Listen. All I'm saying, Georgia wins one big season, and then they think they the stuff.
We consistently win. We consistently only lose about 2 games if we do have. That's a bad season for us. 2 to 3 games losing.
I mean, honestly, Tobias is like Georgia is the Steelers. Well, back in the day, like 2010s, it's like they always there, and then
we just fall short sometimes.
Yeah.
Listen.
And then they won a couple times.
Climbed the ladder this year.
I will admit the SEC is better. Shut up, Siri. I will admit the SEC is better than Big Ten, but what I will not take is any Michigan slander on the show. I will not. Michigan compared Kentucky is a sorry comparison.
I said they were above.
That is a terrible comparison. Kentucky,
bro. Kentucky is not a terrible team.
You talking about this year? Let's look at Kentucky over the years.
The last 3 years, they've been solid.
First off, Kentucky don't get the type of recruits we get. They don't have the type of money we have, and they don't have the same.
They get decent recruits. They might not have y'all in money. You're right about that.
Can we talk about the Maryland Terps and how we about to win the whole thing next year?
Maryland ain't gonna do nothing.
Nah, man.
Actually, Maryland's a good little brag. I like bragging on Maryland a little bit because they in the Big Ten. You know, I believe they can do some damage. I really do, but they ain't gonna do.
Maryland's like South Carolina.
Yes, that's a great comparison.
Tagovailoa going crazy next year.
All right, you said Maryland's like South Carolina. All right, Jay, you ready for this? You said Maryland, South Carolina. That's y'all's 3rd best team in the SEC East. Yeah. Yep. Excuse me, in Kentucky. 4th.
It varies between Tennessee, but it varies.
You know who's the best? You know who's the 4th best team in the Big Ten East? We have Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan State. 3rd best team is probably Indiana.
Michigan State, and Michigan just came up.
No, they didn't, bro. Stop saying no, they didn't. Michigan has been legit. They've been legit for the longest.
Y'all, right. What's legit to you? What's legit?
All right, bro. All right. Y'all got your final points out. We got to move on.
We got going that next week.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all want any?
This is gonna be one next week.
Y'all want any final thoughts?
My last final thought. First, I really think that the Michigan versus Ohio State is going to be a big determination of the college football playoffs this year. That's my take, and I'm confident on it.
What do you mean by that? Like,
I mean, both teams are going to be top 5 by the end of the season. Yeah.
And so one of them not going to make it in though.
One of them, I don't know. I think Michigan. If Michigan loses, they're not going to be in. Just flat out. Just because that's how we're underdog. We're always underdogs in that scenario.
One of them has to be number 1.
Yeah, Ohio State gonna be number 1. Ohio State. I truly think Ohio State is going to be the team to beat next year. Yes, I do.
All right. You got anything to say to that, Jay? Or are you done?
I'm done. We can go ahead to the next one. I'm gonna let him have it.
All right.
I ain't gonna let him have it. We'll be back next week. I promise.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. Rather. Yeah, I ain't gonna let him have it. You know what I meant. Yeah, we just he can. Yeah.
And now, when football season starts, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be heated.
That's what's gonna be the tell all.
All right. So next we're gonna talk about the NBA. We'll come back, like they said, to college football. So NBA playoffs going on. We're going in the second round now. Right now it's beginning of May. So we about game 2-3 in the series right now. But let's talk about the young cats, the Grizzlies, Mr. Ja Morant. Now he been talk. I don't know if y'all been seeing his tweets, but hey, the boy talk like he got something on a chip on his shoulder. And honestly, this is another topic, but I think he be tweeting too much. But anyway, you think Ja Morant?
Let the athletes use their phones.
No, not tweeting too much. Let me say the stuff he be tweeting can stop. Like he's always saying somebody doubting him, like he wasn't a number 2 pick. But anyway, y'all think Ja is the best player in the playoffs right now? That's still in the playoffs.
I think he's
no.
I'm about to say Luka's still in there.
Yeah, you think Luka's better than Ja?
I mean,
I think they're different players, so I'm trying to. I gotta think about that one a little bit more.
Luka's better than Ja. Luka's better than Ja.
He's a wider skill set than Ja. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luka's better than Ja.
I will say this: that Ja isn't I don't think Ja's the best player, but I do think he's the most exciting player in the playoffs right now. Most exciting player to watch.
Yeah, but that ain't in there.
I just feel like he has not a higher ceiling, but he has a lot more to his ceiling to go. I think Luka is pretty much going to keep doing what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Luka's he's more developed than Ja.
Yeah. So
I don't think Ja's the best player in the playoffs, but we also
already have Luka for that spot.
Ja is he
Y'all
didn't play.
Best player yet.
I say Steph, but not Luka. Ja hasn't played well in that first round against the Timberwolves. He didn't.
Embiid.
His team played well. Ja did not play well in that first series, and then Luka's putting up 40, and they're losing game, like 40, 10, and 10, and they losing games. Ja's team is better than Luka's team. So I think Luka's better than Ja. But I think the best player, I forgot about Embiid, but he's hurt. Well, he's not hurt no more. But anyway, I think Steph is still the best player in the league right now.
Wrong.
Uh-oh. Don't
Who you got,
it.
Jay?
Even though I'm a Steph fan. Yep, you just said it. He's the best player left in the playoffs. Be honest, he is. He is.
Did you say
nobody
based on
stop him?
Well, yes. Currently, he's the best player.
Did you say?
But based on how they playing, do you think he's the best player? Based on how they playing right now?
Yeah.
You talking about Steph?
Okay.
Stephen Curry?
No. Giannis is the best player. And all I'm saying is you put that 2-3 zone, put five in the hole. Ain't nobody, and Giannis ain't doing nothing. That's all I'm saying. You can put it. Take 35 and 10.
No, he won't.
They might lose.
No, he don't. If you put a 2-3 zone and you put 5 in that paint, I'm gonna say even 3 to 4 in that paint. He's not doing anything.
Not 2-3 zone. They got shooters. They gonna shoot you right out of that.
Listen, just like James Harden, as bad as he's playing right now. I know it's another topic we got, but just like he said, I wish I was 7 foot. It could run and was fast. Like that's all Giannis is. Now I'm not saying that Giannis isn't. I'm not taking away from the fact that he's probably he's going to retire as one of the greatest players ever play game. I'm just put that out there. Yeah, one of the most dominant.
He's turned into a playmaker though. Like he's making plays for his team because he's so good.
But still, he's not. I don't think he's the best player. I still think Curry is like the.
See, the thing is,
Ja been outplaying him this series, so he got to step it up.
It's only been 2 games. And Steph outplayed him the first one. Ja outplayed him the second one.
But this is a matchup though. That's different.
But
just like Jason Tatum outplayed KD, and we forgetting about Jason Tatum too. He's slick up there. I would like to see them play against each other.
Jason Tatum.
I like Jason Tatum, but I don't think he's in this talk right now.
I just think Ja. I think Ja's a little overrated right now.
He's carrying the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I mean,
the best player on their team.
Debatable.
We can say the same thing about Chris Paul right now. We could. I mean, Devin Booker's doing his thing, but Chris Paul is the reason why the Suns are still in the playoffs.
This is what this whole debate's about. Who's the best one left?
Chris Paul had a horrible game last game. He played horrible.
I don't think Luka them getting past this round. That's why I really don't.
Wait. Which I must have missed it then.
What? Missed what?
That was last night.
I don't think Luka can carry them past this round.
I think it was 2 nights ago they played. I think.
No, it wasn't that game because that Joker went off. He had like 19 in the fourth quarter or 20 in the fourth quarter. Chris Paul was going off the last game.
No. Last game he had 12, 7, and 4, and they lost to the Mavs.
Okay, then all right, yeah.
But I think, all in all, I won't argue against Giannis. I think Giannis is a good pick, but I think it's between Giannis and Steph for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think Ja's
the Embiid.
Oh, a healthy Embiid for sure.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, but
that man was averaging 30.
They're not winning. They're not winning like they should be.
Look, my man can only carry a team so far.
I mean, okay, all right. Let's talk about that. What's y'all final answer for this question?
Steph Curry,
Giannis,
Luka.
That is left in it. Yes.
No, I don't agree with that.
I don't know about that one.
I can't disagree. I have to choose somebody else.
I mean, but you can say, Luka's good though.
I'm gonna just go off. I'm gonna go on a mini rant about Luka. Luka is the biggest baby in the playoffs. more than Draymond. Luka is a fat baby. He cries way too much.
It's
He
them
does.
It's them
Look,
Europeans.
I ain't say I liked him. I just said he's a shooter.
No, it's not.
That was racist.
All the Europeans always crying about fouls.
I mean, nationalities.
Like Jokic is the same way.
What time was the time stamp on this thing? God dang. 30 minutes. Remember, y'all made 30 minutes. Dang, that was racist. You cannot put we cannot put that out. You say European. It's some Europeans. We cannot put that out.
Nah, bro. No. It's that, bro. Come on. All right. But anyway, the Ja is. So we all agree Ja is not the best player left.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then who came up with this topic?
Me. I think it was me. I think I knew it was gonna. I knew it was gonna spark. It was gonna spark some conversation.
I typed it.
You typed it? No, I typed it.
How you gonna tell? That's the only one I typed. That's why I wasn't in all caps.
Yeah, yours do be in all caps for real.
Totally be trying to make emphasis to everything.
Trying to take credit.
Uh-oh. Hey, y'all got beef today or something? Y'all been arguing all day.
Nah, I just like messing with Toby.
I'm telling you.
He is a typical Jordan fan. That's what it is.
Nah, if Reek would have saw our Twitter group chat
during
season, I put it on mute like 3 different times. So
it was a war zone.
Friends today.
It was a war zone in that group.
About college football.
Yes, bro. That's why we was going off.
It was was just about
that's how this idea came about.
They was trying me about Michigan, bro. They doubted us the whole season. It's like Jim Harbaugh gonna disappoint y'all. Y'all ain't gonna show up in the big game.
In that very last,
like I said, we beat Ohio State and we won a Big Ten championship. We can't get on this. We already had this.
I didn't even care about y'all
it's
season,
okay.
to be honest. I had my own troubles going on. I was worried about what we had going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't
want to be there. So
I
didn't
didn't
know
care.
what it was.
Listen,
I didn't care if y'all went undefeated or defeated. I didn't care.
We was doubted. We was kicked aside. We was pushed aside. They said we were going to beat Ohio State. They said we were going to be in the Big Ten championship, and they said we weren't going to make the playoffs, but we did.
Yeah,
I don't care. Listen, I do not care. I didn't lose one bit of sleep that night that we lost to Georgia.
Never.
I didn't.
Nah, bro, you should never be happy that your team lost, though.
Exactly.
I was happy about to see, bro. If you've been with what we went through the past, so much disappointment.
Man, this is not no participation thing.
Yeah, that's loser mentality for real.
It is. Thank you.
That is loser talk.
Listen.
Hey, let's go to the next time. I'm tired of hearing. Hey, what's the next topic?
All right.
What's going on?
All right, we're going back to basketball before we get all carried away again.
I don't want to hear about that no more.
I mentioned. Hey, chill. All right, I mentioned Joel Embiid and their team has not. I wouldn't put him as the best player because their team not been winning how they're supposed to be. But I don't believe that it's Joel Embiid. I believe it's James Harden. And I've been saying this for like the past 2 weeks now. James Harden is just not good anymore. And I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all still think he's a top 20 player in the league right now?
Yeah. I want y'all to name me 19 more players.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's why I said current.
It's hard. It's easy to name that
top 20 is harsh, bro.
Yeah.
Based on the way that he,
top 10.
After 10, you can put anybody.
Well, he's not. He's for sure not 10.
Yeah.
All right. So who are 10? Who's 10? All right. He's not top 5. All right. It's LeBron.
We got
LeBron, KD, Luka, Steph,
Giannis,
Ja, Embiid. All right. That's 6.
Kawhi.
I tell you right now, he's not the best.
Kawhi hasn't played in like 2 years, bro. We ain't even.
All right. It's a year. All right. We're not gonna mention him.
Jaylen Brown's a shooting guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put it like I'll say this.
He's not better than James Harden, bro.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes,
right now, he is.
Yes, he is.
Right now, he is.
Yes, he is.
James Harden is not.
Jimmy Butler's better than him. Jaylen Brown's better than him. We all know D Book's better than him. Who else we got? Bradley Beal's better than him. Who else we got?
The way James Harden.
How many is that? Is that 10?
That was 4 I'm naming so far. I'm just saying he's not in the top 5 shooting guard. I said that. He's not in the top 5.
Are we just doing shooting guard?
And he's not top. If he's not top 5 in his position, he's not top 5.
No, he's not.
20.
Not 5 in yeah.
He's still top 20 though.
No, I should have came.
All right, we just named like 10 players, so we just named like 10 or 11.
We named.
So he just fits somewhere in there.
We need like 14. We need like 14
in the next 10. So he fits somewhere in like the last 6.
Listen, James Harden, his game ever since they changed that rule the little foul rule, he hasn't been the same. He hasn't been the same. Because he gets most of his points at the free throw line.
He can still get a triple-double, though. He can still give you a triple-double, though. And he's turned to more of a point guard than a shooting guard.
No, let me tell you his problem. He left Houston and he got fat because he wanted to leave Houston.
James Harden.
Stephen A.
When he got fat, he lost his mobility. So he went to Brooklyn, but it was okay because they had KD and Kyrie. So he didn't have to score like he did in Houston. So he just became
He don't have to score like that now.
He does. They losing games.
They just won last night.
That's because Embiid was back.
But that's who's the leader of that team.
A top 20 player can lead your team to a win. When James Harden, when Embiid didn't play in game 1 and game 2, they got blown out in both of those games. It wasn't even close.
You want to hear something here? So over the past 43 years, James Harden's stats have dramatically declined
because he doesn't have to lead the team anymore. It's different situations.
He went from 2017 to 2019. He was averaging over 30. He was averaging over 30 points a game. Then 2020, he's averaging 24. Then 24 the next year. Then he's 22. Now it's 21. And then,
but even in Jay, you say he'd become more of a point guard. He's averaging like 4 or 5 assists a game. That's not what a point guard does. A good point guard. If you're not scoring, you gotta at least give me something else.
He was doing that more at Brooklyn. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't
and then he's going
paid that much attention to him until Philly.
And
I still assume he's a top 20 player.
He's going like 4 for 11 and like 5 for 13, bro. He's not. James Harden, and they're not good shots.
Like his field goal percentage is .402, so he's not making.
I'm gonna get my list for next week of my top 20, but if he's
that's gonna be a top for next week.
All right, if he's top 20, then he's like bottom, like between 18 and 20.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But
he's not no high top 25. It's not the same. It's not the same though. It's not because after 10, that list is it gets very cloudy. You can put anybody that like it's just
especially then for somebody that has James Harden MVP, he averaged 36 points a game like 3 seasons ago. This drop off is huge. Like this, it's you don't look good at all. He looks fat. He looks skinnier than when he was at the end of Houston, but he just don't look good.
Are we talking about if James Harden is top 20 or if he just looks good? He said he fat about 10 times.
Danny Green is playing better than Harden just about right now, minute wise.
Minutes wise.
I think Tyler Hero is.
James Harden is averaging like 8 to 9 more minutes than Danny Green.
And Danny Green.
Now that I think about it, James Harden might not be a top 20 player. No, at least for this season. At least are we basing it off this season?
That's what I was basing.
Yeah, like right now.
Okay. Yeah, he might not be. I'm just thinking about who all in the playoffs still and all that stuff.
I'd be more excited to put Tyler Hero on my team than I would be James Harden.
Because Maxi's playing better than him right now.
Yeah, exactly. I meant to say that was one of my other points too. I meant to say that he might not be the second best player on his team right now. And then the way Tobias Harris has been playing the past like 2 or 3 games, he's been playing better than Harden. So if Tobias Harris keep it up, James Harden's gonna drop to number 4 on that list for me, on best player on his own team. Because obviously Joel is always gonna be number 1, and then Maxey and Tobias Harris is so inconsistent though. For me, he's just not. He'd be making me mad. But all in all, I don't think James Harden's top 20 player anyway. But I'm gonna get my list. I'm gonna get my list next week, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna come back to this. All right, y'all got any final thoughts on that one?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about it. I had to rethink. So,
all right.
I started off on that side, but I had to make my way over.
I mean, it was a great debate for me and Tobias. I guess Tobias helped me out. All right, let's talk about what's next. What's next on our list? Quick hitters. All right, so
you need to edit that out.
I looked at Jay. Felt like Jay didn't like that. He did not like that. Wait, remember that was at 39? Yeah, 39 20. Yeah, 39 20. Maybe not edit it out, but I'm definitely gonna clip it. Jay made like a stank. But he's like, he edited that out.
Hey, Jay on one today. You done got him riled up.
No.
All right,
You need to edit that out.
All right, bro. All right, so my quick hitters. If this is your first time watching, if you didn't watch our episode 1, for one, you need to go back and watch it because it was a hitter. We got people said they liked it, so go ahead and watch it. And if not, I'm gonna introduce the quick hitters one more time. So basically, quick hitters is I got a topic, and I want my guys here to kind of say yes or no if they agree or disagree. Quick statement on why they do or not, and we're gonna go through them real quickly.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What order are we going in? Because we ready to eat these quick hitters. We going.
Just talk whenever you want to. I guess we don't gotta go in order. Just you want to be the first one to tell your answer. All right, so this one's based on the NBA. Stick with the NBA because the playoffs going on right now, but it's based off somebody that's not in the NBA. And this one, I can't lie, I got inspiration from TikTok on this one.
TikTok.
So, TikTok.
TikToker.
TikTok. No, yeah, TikTok. All right. So the question is, would you rather have blank or Russell Westbrook on your team right now?
Bro, Jay
Say
funny.
that again.
Jay is funny.
Stop, bro.
Jay be making so many faces. Jay, what I do to you today, bro? He been making snake faces at me all day long.
I just heard that noise in the background. Like, come on now. My man,
I want y'all to go back and look at this and watch Jay. Every time I start talking, Jay just be shaking his head like.
Because he would be annoyed with you. You should be doing stuff, bro. Bro, I went to school 4-5 years with this guy.
You had to repeat that again. Yeah, you got to repeat that.
All right, my bad. Okay, all right. So, would you rather have blank or Russell Westbrook on your team right now, at this very moment?
Blank.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say the name.
I was like, what?
It's not that hard, bro. Come on. All right. First, we're gonna go with Malcolm Brogdon. Would you rather have Malcolm Brogdon or Russell Westbrook on your team right now?
So we starting on trial, my boy, dog.
I know. I was like, dang.
I ain't gonna let y'all know like that. I'd rather have Westbrook. Dang.
On your team right now? Oh, Russ can't. If you're trying to win a championship, though, Russ is not gonna help you in any way possible.
I can't let you doing like that, man.
I take. I don't know.
Who was the other person?
Malcolm Brogdon. Naughty liar.
I gotta look
Exactly.
Who?
Listen, he's more
I'm
of a
trying to
fit.
look at their rebounds, their assists. I'm trying to look something up.
Can I put none of the above?
Nah, you gotta choose.
None of the
Not
above.
applicable.
Yeah, none of the above.
So basically, you tell me Russell Westbrook just as good as Malcolm Brogdon. If you can't choose.
I mean, I could choose Russell. That's only because I know who Russell is. I don't know who this other one is.
Is he? I think it's
all I gotta do is tell him what you said, and he gonna go get me 30.
Yeah,
but is it gonna be a good 30 or gonna be 30 shots?
It's gonna be 30 points.
He gonna shoot 15 for 60 on the night.
He gonna hit 25 out of 60 free throws. All right, next
with 10 turnovers.
I know y'all know this one. Would y'all rather have Patrick Beverly or Russell Westbrook on your team right now?
Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly, because I just need his defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, we gotta send this Russell Westbrook after this, boy.
All right, Pat. Would you rather have John Wall or Russell Westbrook on your team right now?
John Wall every time.
Russell Westbrook, because at least Russell gonna come out there.
Russell Westbrook gonna hurt my chances. At least I know when John is healthy and he can play, he gonna contribute.
He ain't
to
healthy.
that
That's the point. He don't never be healthy.
But hey, honestly, not having Westbrook is probably better than not having John Wall. Probably better than having Westbrook.
Exactly. Yes, I would take John Wall and play my backup player.
I was on the pick on Westbrook bandwagon this season too, but this was just one season. Y'all gonna quit doing it like that now.
Nah. Bro, we gotta show that highlight tape again. Low light tape, bro.
Oh, that was so bad. Oh my goodness.
We ain't gotta do that.
I mean, I probably could have helped the Lakers more. That's on everything. I probably could have helped the Lakers more this year than he had.
They had the Titanic music in the background and everything. It was
exactly like me not playing is better than Russell Westbrook playing, sitting on the bench. All right, Jalen Brunson or Russell Westbrook.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, yeah, he been hooping in the playoffs.
He has. The thing is, though, if Jalen Brunson don't score, the Mavs are not going to win.
Because I'm about to say Luka dropped 40 and they lost.
Exactly.
But when Jalen Brunson scored 28 and Luka scored like 28, I think they both had 28.
Yeah, and I think they blew him out, didn't they? Yeah, that's the game Chris Paul and play well or something like that.
Yeah,
but yeah,
like
I'll take Jalen Brunson too. Monte Morris or Russell Westbrook. This one was funny. I only put this in there because it was on the TikTok.
Man, Russell Westbrook, man.
I barely know who Monte Morris is myself, so I know.
I'm about to go look just because y'all trying my boy.
I go Russ.
You can look him up right now. Put him in verses.
Russ may show up on our comment section. I'm trying to blame.
Man, that man he ain't even in the NBA.
We need a tag.
Because they said Nigerian American, I thought he was playing over there.
Oh my god!
Oh snap!
Imagine somebody not in the NBA say.
Oh man, this ain't quick hitters. He just trash Russell Westbrook.
My fault, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I did a little
Westbrook.
All right, Lonzo.
What you call me?
Lonzo Ball or Russell Westbrook?
I take Lonzo Ball every day of the week, not 24/7 every day. My boy Lonzo. My boy Lonzo a hooper.
But Lonzo been hurt recently a lot too, though.
But when he was healthy at the beginning of the season, they was like the Bulls was on fire.
I honestly thought Lonzo was gonna be the next big thing when he came.
Is it because of Lonzo though, or because of his team?
It was because
I'm about to say Lonzo
him
really not
him at
terrible.
point guard like made it run smoother.
He's honestly a better. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I would have Lonzo too, though. Probably at this point. Reggie Jackson or Pat Beverly?
Reggie Jackson.
Really?
Wait, you changed it up from Westbrook?
What did I say?
Reggie Jackson or Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, Reggie Jackson.
No, you said Reggie Jackson or he did.
I said, I meant Russell Westbrook. That's my fault. Russell Westbrook or Reggie Jackson?
Westbrook.
Really? I don't know.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson can do what Westbrook can do and score, and he's been at least this year consistently better.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say Westbrook, Jay?
I just like what Westbrook can do when he plays right. I think this is just the off year.
Right
it's always an excuse with Westbrook. It's always, I like Russell if he did this or when or but Westbrook was hurt or but he did that. No, it's too many excuses. Either you good or you not. Westbrook is not good. He's not good anymore.
He didn't take any accountability. That's his problem. But the 1 year was a big miss year though. Like James Harden, as much as we just trashed him, has played much better than Russell Westbrook this year.
I mean, yeah, but
okay. After looking at this, I'm gonna take Russ over Reggie offensively because Reggie was 16.8 points, 3.6 rebounds, 4.8 assists. Yeah, Russell with 18.5, 7.4, 7.1, and had a better field goal percentage.
But Russ be an ugly one. He be taking too many shots.
And Reggie
his field goal percentage was. He just said it was better.
It don't matter. Field goal percentage ain't got nothing to do with how many shots he took.
But if you're trying to win a championship and you have a championship team, would you rather have Russ or Reggie? Like the fit.
The person who gave me better stats.
But it's not always about stats.
Exactly.
It's just
exactly. It'd be an ugly 18 average 18.
It ain't always about stats, but I'd rather have Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree, man.
Do we have to put the low lights on this? Like when we edit, put the low lights on with the Titanic music in the background. That was pretty bad. It was very bad.
All right.
With the little Kahoot or whatever that thing's called.
Kazoo.
The kazoo, yeah. Had the Titanic kazoo version. he was bricking every shot. It was so bad.
Yo, they said my boy was out there building communities with his bricks.
Jay just relates to him.
He was helping the homeless. Oh, wait, what you trying to say, Nordy? Did he be doing that too? Jay, everybody.
Jay, you don't like you. Jay, like, man, y'all tripping, man. Jay think we tripping about it.
I can't remember what I was looking up. That was so funny.
Yo, he had enough of y'all.
Oh, man.
All right, let's go. He had enough of y'all.
Oh man, that is funny.
But if y'all not watching the video, go watch the video and look at this man's face, please.
Please. I'm going back immediately after this and watch his face.
Andrew Wiggins or Russell Westbrook right now?
That's not a. Is that a? Because Wiggins was at least an All-Star this year.
I'm not even going. That's easy. That's a no-brainer. Andrew Wiggins.
It was such
Andrew
a
Wiggins.
But it took you 10 seconds.
That's a no-brainer. That's because I was trying to take 10 seconds to marinate what was just asked and really think if it was a legit question. Russell Westbrook is. I don't even know what. I'm gonna just go ahead for this next couple. The fact that we are debating starting people who are barely starters or bench players speaks to Russell Westbrook's play. We will never ask about James Harden. We never ask about starting a bench player for James Harden, will we? No. Even though James Harden has played.
Right now, yes. You should have shown somebody else.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about that. But Russell Westbrook, he's just not. Russell Westbrook is getting to the point where it's hurting you more than it's actually helping you. It's not like he's not doing anything. He's doing the wrong things. There's difference between you not doing anything on the court and you doing something wrong and hurting the team.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it'd be better if he just went out there and stood there.
Yes, it'd be much better. Like, bro, just
playing.
Pass me the ball. Just pass me the ball. That's all you gotta do.
All right, the last one I got is Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook right now.
Oh, D Rose.
D Rose all the way.
Really?
Torn ACL, it don't matter. Give me D Rose.
D Rose is a better. I mean, he's just a better teammate and a better player.
He'd walk out there better.
Yeah, better. You can put D Rose.
I'm going to be NA on this one.
Because you know D Rose.
Absolutely not.
Because you have to make a decision.
Yeah, we don't do that here. Not on my segment. Not on my segment.
D Rose averaged. That man D Rose averaged 12 and 3 this year, man.
He said 12 and 3. So what's your answer?
I'm gonna go with Russell Westbrook because y'all.
No, bro, come on, were you tripping, Jay?
12 and 3.
You tripping? No, bro. Westbrook is not good. He's just not good anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. I might take Westbrook over D Rose right now too, though. I might. It depends on the rest of my team. That's what it depends on for me.
I'm all about for me. If you make your
I think we need to get off this segment because y'all about to make me mad. Y'all trying Westbrook for real.
All right, look at the. Let's stick with D Rose and Russ. Let's look at the Lakers right now. You think they would have been better this year if they had D Rose instead of Russ?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just because they had LeBron and AD. They didn't need D Rose running full speed up there like that. But if you ask me who I think is a better player, who I want on my team, I'm gonna take Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, if you want to sell tickets, but if you're trying to win a championship, it's. I mean, like I said though, I think Derrick Rose. I would take Russ over Derrick Rose too.
So you think Derrick Rose gonna bring you one?
No. I was saying I would take Russ over Derrick Rose too. But if I have an already championship built team and I need that just another piece, another player, then most of these I wouldn't take Russ because it would hurt me more than it would help me.
Russell Westbrook had the quickest fall off of any NBA player I've ever seen.
You're watching James Harden this year.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe them two. Maybe it's like a disease or something. Them two. I don't know what they was on.
All right. Well, that's my little quick hitters this week. Let us know in the comments what you think. If we disrespecting Russ, like Jay said, or if the rest of us actually, or if you think you act. Wait, what am I trying to say?
Oh, I definitely was when it came to
you can go ahead and let me know. Yeah, you can go ahead and let me know I'm trying Russell. I know I'm trying Russell.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say.
I want him to step it up. I really want to see Russell succeed.
And they talking about the Lakers might not move him. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all I'm not watching basketball if AD and Westbrook is playing next year. I told y'all that. So our basketball segments when next season start, I'm not gonna be talking a lot because I won't know. But anyway.
That's my mom. That's my beautiful grandmother. Y'all heard in the back.
Hey, Grandmama Lewis.
How you doing?
They say, hey.
Ask her if she would take Russ over Derrick Rose.
She does not. She said Russell Westbrook sucks. There you go.
All right. Well, that's the end of we gonna go to the hot takes, man. Hey, Tobias, man, go set your hot takes up, bro. Because
all right.
Jay about to log out.
All right, Jay. So, fortunately for you, I'm pretty sure that this week's hot take doesn't involve basketball. Am I right, Nordy?
It does not.
It is not. Okay. So every week, as we say, we have a time where we take a hot take, a steaming hot take, where it's not really a totally right statement, but it'll get you thinking and it'll get you riled up. So, Nordy, take us away.
So, the hot take for today involves South Carolina beating UGA on September 17th of 2022 at South Carolina. If I didn't say that part, they're gonna be playing the Sandstorm music all night.
Hey, actually, you know what? I like it. I like it.
I'll get him to watch.
I love it. I love it.
Say it one more time.
I said I have South Carolina beating UGA at home September 17th and playing Sandstorm all night.
Yeah, at South Carolina. UGA coming to South Carolina and losing. I like it. I see it too. I like it.
They got Spencer Rattler.
That's one that Sandstorm.
And he's not great. He's not great, but he's better than what they've had since Connor Shaw.
When this game comes on, we will
show
your
this face out the camera, bro.
No, I'm not getting my face out the camera because y'all know that ain't. Y'all know. Well, come on now. Y'all talking about that was a hot take from last week. I think this one got that. That was just outrageous. Outrageous. And you know what? I think this was a good podcast with y'all boys today, man. But I think I'm happy. I think I'm gonna have to go down.
Hey, Tyler Haliski, however you say his name, he beat Georgia in Georgia.
Oh man, I like it. No, all right, but logic behind that, and this is college football, as we all know. I'm in YouTube. I don't know about read, but I know y'all watch college football. College football isn't always about rankings, ain't about who got the best recruits, bro. It comes down to who just wanted more. I see it right now that this is in what day? What month?
September 17th.
It don't matter when it is.
It's an early September game. Georgia's trying to still get used to these new these young guys that are playing. They have to replace a whole defense. They come into a night game at South Carolina. They play that Sandstorm music, and that crowd is into a frenzy.
And they go in there and
Nope. No, I don't see it. I see South Carolina. I see Spencer Rattler tearing that Georgia defense up, and it's a shootout. South Carolina wins. That's what I see. I don't even think Stetson Bennett. Yeah, I mean, he was. He was lighting up defenses, but their defense. Oklahoma's defense just sucked.
He got replaced.
But yeah, no, Jay, I'm sorry. I can see it. I can see it. I really can. I like it.
You better see what.
There you go, dude. He's gonna start talking Michigan.
That's why I stopped talking. I was like, dude, I'm done.
No,
we fade out.
Nor I like it. I mean, hot takes, really don't have any stats or logic behind it, but I like it.
No, that's a crazy hot take for real though.
I'm looking at the schedules now, and I'm not.
If Georgia lose that game, then that probably means also they won't make the playoffs.
Yep.
Is it when is it?
No, possibly. I mean, it's an early game.
They would have to beat everybody else in the SEC East.
Yeah, if you're going to lose in college football, you
want to lose
early as possible because people forget, and they shouldn't, but they do.
Yeah, but if they lose that, like Jay said, they would have to basically.
They'd have to win. Yeah, they'd have to win out in the SEC East. But so what I'm looking at now is South Carolina's first two games is Georgia State and Arkansas, and then which is kind of a little nerd right there because I mean Arkansas could beat up on them because Georgia opens up with Oregon, and then plays Samford after that. So they'd have 2 weeks basically to prep for South Carolina.
Oregon didn't lose that much, so that's when we.
Yeah, but Oregon's got a new head coach. They really got a new team because a lot of
they got Bo Nix. We know all about him.
They do know him,
and he knows all about y'all, who almost beat y'all this year. So better put some respect on his name. Better put some respect, my boy Bo.
Is that game in Oregon or is that?
Nah, it's a probably mutual location.
Mutual.
Right?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Hope it's in Atlanta, because if so, I may go to that one. I may go to that one. Wear Oregon jersey.
It's got a game played at a neutral location. Yeah, I just don't know where.
I would get an Oregon jersey. Oregon jerseys are cool.
Which one? They got 12 of them.
Yeah, they more than 12. They got about like 50 of them jerseys, and they
Most
get a
of
new
them-
one every year.
Most of them be cool, except them yellow ones.
Billy Napier said Florida's getting black ones. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's gonna be nice.
Oh,
Florida,
it's in Mercedes Benz, ain't it?
Oh, we gotta go.
Florida ones with the black Florida jersey will be so nice.
And they're gonna be Jordans.
But
It's
that
the Chick-fil-A kickoff, right?
orange
Yeah,
and
that's
blue.
a Mercedes Benz.
Georgia. That's Mercedes Benz. Why Georgia always get their mutual locations in Atlanta? That's not fair.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Everybody wants
that's
to
not
go
fair.
there. That's not
fair at
our
all.
fault. That's
That's
not
not-
everybody
Brand
wants to go
new
to
That's
Atlanta.
not fair at all.
Nah, it's because
not-
it's because Atlanta's in the middle of all the SEC teams. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Still, you-
generally in the
But
middle.
this
And
is
it's-
could put it in Miami.
Chick-fil-A kickoff though. This ain't even got nothing to do with SEC.
oh, what is it? What game is it?
Well, then why does
This
Georgia
is the
always
first
get an
game,
invite?
Chick-fil-A kickoff.
They
Oh,
always
wow.
get an invite. They always get an invite.
Because I think Georgia is a big.
That's what
college
being
football.
big time, baby. You wouldn't understand it.
You think they should?
Understand.
You think they should play in
Y'all should
Michigan?
just be. Huh? No,
They should play in Michigan?
I do not want us to be on live television. I just don't. We don't have a
bet
good
you
track
don't.
record to be on big stage. I don't want it.
They gonna fold it under pressure
Listen
like
here.
last year.
Listen here. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say it.
All right, that was a good hot take though. That was a good hot take. I like
was a
that.
Perfect hot take. All right, people. So successful show. We thank you all for being here. Before you leave, we want y'all to leave with something for today. So our scripture for the week is going to come from Proverbs 10, verse 22. For I know it's a tough time. Well, not a tough time, but we all busy, hardworking and everything. Proverbs 10:22 says, the blessings of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it. So don't overstress yourself, man. Don't try to kill yourself, working, trying to make things work out right, man. Because when God blesses you, there's gonna be no pain for it. It's gonna be effortless. You gotta work. You gotta put some effort into it though. But don't overstress yourself, man. So take care, man. God bless. Make sure y'all after y'all subscribe, hit the bell. That's how you're gonna know when we post stuff. And not only we just don't post these weekly podcasts, we post highlights in between. You get to see. Go back and look at our man Jay's face. This whole podcast. You can see some highlights, some bloopers of what happens behind the scenes, before we get on, what we talk about, jokes we make. Yeah, man, take care. Stay safe. God bless. Follow us on IG. What now dot omni on Instagram. We're on Twitter as well. Like us on Apple Podcasts. We're all over, man. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay safe.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Y'all have a good one, boys.